All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the next match in our ECAC 2k playoff run. And both players are gonna be doing their adjustments, their first quarter adjustments here. But with me again is Sandwich. We just saw Psychic dispatch his round 1 opponent from Hudson University in a pretty one-sided 2-0. Spoiler alert, this one's going to be a lot closer, Sandwich.
Yeah, couldn't agree more, Denny. We were talking about it before we were live. Both players pretty familiar with one another, both former champions. Psychic obviously winning in the spring semester. Alex out of Battling Bishop winning that previous fall semester in the last 2K title. So, new game, but both players intimately familiar with high level competition. And both players have been scrimmaging each other, building a bit of a rapport over this semester. So both players probably a bit of mind games at play here, Denny, as they're both probably pretty familiar with what the other's going to be throwing out.
They are familiar, but it's also been a long time since they've played for, actual, when something is actually on the line, right? So last fall, Alex took the whole thing. He won it, but remember, this was back when it was PlayStation and Xbox brackets, so the player base was split. Then in the spring, CJ won it all, but he actually, Alex was not playing that semester. He took a semester off from college then, and so he was not eligible to compete that spring. Now, this fall season, this is now the first season since last fall that Psychic is going to be playing in the same bracket as Alex, and also this is the first cross-play bracket. So a lot of good stuff to look forward to in this matchup right now, as we're going to get underway in earnest now, finally, as Alex is going to get called for a
Instantaneous foul on the because of a point guard on center mismatch, although it also seems like Alex may be leaving a bit of adjustments out of that timeout. Going to use this pause shield to get some of them in as we speak. My guess is to address Giannis at point guard, as you see Alex moving Anthony Davis onto them, at least for now. See Psychic starting off pretty simple, and that's another reach and foul. I'm pretty sure that was by the CPU, so Alex is not spamming that steal button quite yet, if my eyes serve me correctly here, but still 2 consecutive fouls. The bonus, even though it's a shortened period, bonus still technically on the table here. Oh, early 3-pointer.
Off the mark.
To be honest, no good.
Not a bad look, though. Alex was giving him a lot of room. Might as well take that shot. We know Giannis can drain this. LeBron driving. Good help. Good defense. Oh. And Alex doesn't even get a shot off on his first possession.
Yeah, the defense from Psychic already working well. Psychic threw the ball right into, or Alex threw the ball right into Psychic in the painted area. And now
Psychic almost did the same thing again.
Both players struggling on offense early, trying to figure out the defensive coverage here. 2 seconds, the last second layup denied.
Good defensive rotation coming in there from Alex, rotating over with that player. I think it was Anthony Davis that was coming in for that block. And you just give LeBron an inch, he'll take a mile. He throws it down from the baseline.
Does so right there. And you saw Psychic jumping early. Certainly aware that Alex has the LeBron jumper memorized to a T. Speaking of jumpers, memorized to a T. Psychic hitting the green release there. Although it ends up, oh no, yeah, it is a 3-pointer.
Yep, that's a good sign for CJ Psychic, as he's now working down low on the defensive end.
Surely looking to stay hot after the lights out shooting he had in the previous set.
Offensive rebound, kicks it out.
Ooh, that's a good
once
recovery.
again. And finally the rebound goes over to Psychic. 4v2 on the fast break. Psychic wisely going to slow things down. Pump fake, awkward pass. Handles it though. And now Giannis at the top of the key. Drive in, kick out. Another pass, 4 to shoot.
3 seconds. Psychic's got to move quickly. The pass Gets a
Didn't
shot
get
off.
it off in time.
Yeah,
Oh,
tough
did he get
shot.
it off? Yeah, I guess he did get it off in time. It was really close, though.
Oh, that's a really strong contest. Still says wide open, but the shot off the mark, and
Yeah.
Alex scoring off the offensive rebound.
And that's something that, you know, you can kind of try to apply to your game a little bit when you get to this high level that both these players are, is throwing up that three ball. When you see you have someone underneath for the offensive rebound, as you just see it there on both ends, Psychic gets a second chance there, but that one does not fall.
Yeah, the shooting off the mark for Psychic since that green release, but the
both
defense
players,
still
really.
able to keep this game close.
Yeah, both players really a little bit slow to get going on the offensive end, but you could also say conversely they're both playing great defense. So
choose the optimistic route here as that shot.
Everyone going after that ball, somehow Psychic comes away with it.
Man, and Alex so patient on defense, not jumping on any of these recoveries.
That's going to be a shooting foul. And a good drive there. Had to make something happen with just 3 left on the shot clock. And these free throws going to be so important in this matchup.
Psychic continuing to make offensive magic late in the shot clock. You see they're getting to the free throw line and taking the lead
great
back.
pass up to Anthony Davis.
Big block, but it's a foul.
Yeah, the block was clean. The foul was called on Damian Lillard. So
there's those free throws, Denny. Literally mentioning it seconds ago, already coming into play.
This series may come down to the free throws, honestly. Both players, I think, very aware when there's mismatches, very aware when they need to foul. So there may be a lot of free throws taken in this game. Nice little play there. Cannot drain the shot, though. Like that off-ball screen.
Yeah, Psychics loved that off-ball flare screen. He set it up for Chris Middleton in the past, but as we mentioned, Dame Lillard's the kind of guy we want to be finishing that play for Psychic. Unfortunately, that time just off the mark.
Ooh, good shot there from Alex, and he's gonna bump the lead up to 3 now. Psychic's had a decent defensive hold there for most of the possession, but just left a little bit of space there for that three-pointer, and Alex drains it. Nice cut to basket play, though, and Giannis slams it home.
Psychic sees Alex usering on Anthony Davis off ball. Psychic reminding him to still be aware, defending off the ball with that cut to the basket. Oh, I thought that was a block, but Alex just going to get it, sneaking it past the defense there.
Yeah, nice drive there. Lead back up to 3 as we're approaching the end of the first quarter. Psychic calling another play here.
Well, that tall, small pick and roll. Alex has to pick his poison. He shrinks the floor on that side, and so Psychic doesn't have the three-pointer he usually gets. And with 4 seconds remaining, Psychic gonna need more late clock magic.
Too late. Yeah,
not gonna get it that time.
Unfortunate. Yeah, just working a little bit too slow on the offensive end that time.
Yeah, I think he was assuming the tall, small pick and roll would have been the skeleton key to his offensive struggles, but good adjustment by Alex to swarm that side of the floor with extra defenders, make it hard for Psychic to find the opening.
Yep.
Psychic 3 seconds left. He's trying to move quickly. Maybe a little too quick. Last second shot. I don't even think that's good. And
I
it's
don't
off
think
the
that
mark.
would have counted anyways, but first quarter has come to a close, and phenomenal defense from both players as only 18 points scored altogether. A 4-point lead for Alex heading into the second quarter.
Yeah, low scoring affair as both players, again, trying to figure out the defensive coverages they're trying to throw out there. And Psychic calling the timeout, maybe sees a crack in the armor to attack. Perhaps some adjustments going to help him do just that here.
Oh, is it just
It's a quick timeout. Oh, never mind. A pair of timeouts. Teams will like to do this to give extra stamina, because calling a timeout at all will boost the stamina levels of your players. So Psychic looking to keep, probably specifically, Giannis Antetokounmpo energized in this game.
Oh, no.
Bump
Lopez
steal
just dribbling into traffic.
Alex, yeah.
Free ball gets thrown up, though, and is off the mark, and Psychic honestly kind of got away with the one there.
Ooh, I
Once
thought that
again,
might-
Alex the quick with those hands on the foul if he sees that mismatch.
Yeah, might have been a transition take, but I guess the foul coming already in the half court, so not to be. And Psychic gonna have to make something happen. The more traditional offense. That's a good looking shot, and it's down. It's green.
Oh no, but a breakdown. Oh,
Oh,
never
yes, sir.
mind. He had him right where he wanted him.
Psychic's been a step slow, recovering to the 3-point line.
Oh,
And has
again?
no problem
Oh, I wanted
getting
that
back on defending the paint.
one. Yeah. Hello,
Gonna have
LeBron
to do
James
so
with the
again
mismatch.
this time.
Ooh, we got it through. Wow. It looked like Antetokounmpo might have gotten a hand on it there, but it goes down.
Those are my
Nice
part
little
moves from
move.
Psychic.
Nice
Going
little
right at
dribble move
Alex.
to get all that space and get inside. Really nicely done. And these players just going tit for tat here at sandwiched at the start.
Yeah, that time Psychic recognizing that Alex is playing on ball, gonna attack him directly. Alex has been opting to play a bit of off-ball defense, but Psychic realizing he has the one-on-one with Alex playing defense, attacks immediately, and that is a tough shot. No foul called either.
Yeah, possibly looking to draw the foul. And Alex going to take advantage in transition with the easy dunk there.
Yeah, Alex has had, it seems he's had his players set to run out in transition every single time. He's gotten multiple possessions as Psychic gets the long two there.
Yep, does get the
Alex
long
has had
two, but Alex
multiple
going to make some.
possessions where, like, off of a miss or even off of a make, his whole team's just running down court. He's had multiple possessions where Psychic is forced to recover because I don't think he has his players set to that same, like, recover on defense and offense, like, speed in transition.
Yeah, that
They may have them crashing the glass rather than leaking out in transition, as it appears Alex has his team instructed to do.
Yeah, the fast break defense going to be so important for Psychic throughout the rest of the series. Whenever he misses a shot, he's got to get back ASAP.
Early on, that off-ball defense from Psychic on Bobby Portis, though, going to be
Ooh, a little bit
just
late
too
on the
little, too
help.
late.
Yeah, late on the help. And LeBron going to knock that one down.
Psychic yet again watching Alex defending on ball, gonna move the ball off of Alex's user, although yet again right back to Giannis. Psychic seems to want this one-on-one matchup, and that's why.
Nice.
Right to the rack.
Good drive. Really well done there. Making use of the big man. LeBron now driving, kicking out. Austin Reeves with some space. Cannot knock it down. And now Psychic with a chance to take the lead.
That tall, small pick and roll, so deadly. We're about to see why.
Or not.
Oh, Psychic not going for the kick out.
Yeah, I thought he was going to do it. Anthony Davis with some room to run. Layup's no good. Both players playing a little bit faster, I think, than used to seeing. Just going up
Both
for the
players
first
having
shot.
their players run out. And this time the kick out pass comes for some mid-range money, but Psychic not able to cash it out. And yeah, both players, you mentioned it, Denny, frenetic pace off of this fast break.
Once again.
It creates openings like that for Alex to attack.
So many shots, but not a lot of points to match. Both players, I think, playing a little sloppy on the offensive end to start things off. Another off-ball screen, but it's covered well. Psychic doesn't pull the trigger. Ooh, doesn't like that shot either.
The trigger there either.
Nice.
Seconds up, yeah.
Drives it in.
Yet again, attacking that user defender.
That's going to be Psychic's game plan, I think, for this matchup. Because Alex loves to user on ball on defense. Oh, good pass inside. Can't get a good shot, though.
Oh, no way.
I don't know what happened there. It sounded like it hit the rim or something. Or to shoot. That was really weird.
Shot clock violation, surely.
Oh, yeah. That's got to be
come up in time.
Really good defense there from Psychic. And once again, that'll give him another chance to take the lead.
One thing to keep in mind, the frenetic pace we've seen from both of these teams already forcing Giannis Antetokounmpo to have that low stamina. You see that Gatorade symbol, not going to be as frenetic or as explosive with the athleticism, and his shooting is going to suffer as a result. Something Psychic surely has to be aware of as we enter the second half. You see him starting to rely on his other play creators, Damian Lillard that time, but it's not to be.
Good defense. Wow, on the mismatch on LeBron coming down with the head of steam. He stops him in his tracks. Oh,
Is that
a
charge? It
charging
is.
foul. Wow. Was he using Anthony Davis there? Did you see?
I believe he was, although I'm not entirely sure how
That's impressive if he
intentional the
was.
charge was, but yeah. Able to make the read and take the last shot of the half back in his favor here. Pick and roll by Psychics all over it, but he's dared Alex to shoot with Austin Reeves. A decent mid-range shooter. You see so right there. Psychic moving quickly. 4 seconds remaining. Got to get any points. But 1 sec. That's a tough shot. And it's green. Okay, never mind.
The buzzer beater at halftime, and it's all tied up. 21 all as we head into the second half. What a play from Psychic.
More late clock magic out of Psychic there. This time at the end of the half, a contested three-pointer. Only 7%, not enough defense out of Alex there for Psychic.
And now it's going to be the bench mob coming in for Psychic. Ooh, almost gets the and one there. Versus the starters from Alex, although it looks like he may be taking them out now.
Yeah, timeout surely to get the Lakers bench mob in. I probably have the Bucks bench in this matchup, but I'm not too familiar with the Lakers bench. We'll see if Alex has any tricks up their sleeve with their bench mob coming in here after this timeout. Pretty sure similar to the Bucks lineup, they're a more defensively slated unit, so I wouldn't be surprised if the scoring in this game grinds to an already slower halt than we've seen in the first half.
Yeah. This may be a 30-something point winner.
Yeah.
And Psychic gets 1 out of 2.
Far cry from the previous round where Psychic shot anything that moved and made pretty much all of them as well.
Yeah. Very true. And yeah, it is going to be the bench players coming in for both teams now. But Psychic with his first lead of the game. Oh, wait, was that
nice
Austin Reeves?
Yeah, it seems Alex.
Okay, so not all bench players for Alex.
Yeah, bench mob -1, Austin Reeves. Oh, slam dunk out of Psychic there with the bench mob. Okay.
He saw a little bit of daylight there and just attacked it. Love that.
Pat Connaughton has that potential to be a high flyer. You see a potential realized right there on the slam, keeping this game all tied up. Psychic, I'd look to hone in on Austin Reeves, make somebody else beat you on this bench mob. You see Psychic able to do just that right there, force a tightly contested three-pointer.
Good pass inside. A little bit awkward, though. Has to kick it out.
Pick and roll, a lob or a pass.
Ooh, that was ugly. Gets his own rebound, though. Mid-range.
It's a good shot. Oh, ends up off the mark, though.
Yeah, not a bad look, though. Take those. Oh, no, defensive breakdown.
Nice double cross out of Alex.
Psychic using the defender there and not working out that time.
The pick and roll coming in might take a little bit. The roll finally gets there. Pass. A little something to be desired, but some My Park moves out of the center for Psychic here. The Robin Lopez jump hook. Ooh, tightly contested there, although Psychic's been practicing that shot. Seen him throw that out in plenty of games with this bench mob in.
And to shoot now for Alex. Passes it inside.
Amazing recovery from Psychic there.
Yeah.
3 seconds left. Psychic has Alex in a straitjacket. That's a tough last second shot, and it's not to be.
Once again, the defenses for both teams holding strong.
Psychic might have a window to attack here, looking to do so with the mismatch instead.
There you go.
Wise play.
Nicely done. You love the patience, that possession from Psychic, just waiting for the right opportunity with the right player in the right matchup.
Yeah, had a good shot in the painted area, but he saw a chance to bring it to the taller defender, turned it into a great shot and great defense there, lulling Alex right into the help defense.
Surprised that wasn't a foul or that the shot didn't go in. Oh,
what a pass. I don't even think expected that to be
a magician. He's a magician with the ball. Just gets it right in there somehow.
Psychic took a second before going up strong just to admire the pass. Speaking of going up strong, Alex slamming it down there.
Wow, this game is so close, Sandwich. This reminds me of spring finals, Psychic versus Mr. Clean. Good job drawing the foul there. Really nice job drawing the foul. But yeah, Psychic versus Mr. Clean, it was just like this. Back and forth, back and forth. Every single game went down to the last possession. It was a 2-point or less win every game. It was so exciting, but absolutely phenomenal. Oh, and it looks like Anthony Davis back in the lineup.
Yeah,
As
Psychic
is LeBron
recognizing
James.
this. Psychic. Yeah, some teams will like to do this on a late third quarter free throw. Bring the starters back in a little early. Psychic's been caught off guard by this before. Gonna call the timeout, bring those starters in ASAP.
Now, is this something that you want to do in a close game like this, Sandwich? Or do you want to, if you can, leave your bench mob in and have your starters be more rested for the fourth quarter? Or do you just want to match your opponent if they put them in early?
I think especially in the case of the Bucks bench mob, because they struggle so much offensively, if I'm Psychic, I'm matching the starters every single time they come in. What a layup out of Psychic there,
Really
by the way.
nice
Green release
drive, yeah.
on the layup. Not something you really see needed that often, but incredibly important on the 80% contest there.
Surprised. Honestly, I think Psychic might have got away with a foul there. Looked like somebody hit Anthony Davis as he was going up. Oh, pass is broken up, but luckily it goes right over to Damian Lillard, and he corrals it.
Psychic yet again looking to go right at this user defense in the pick and roll.
5 to shoot. He's got to work quick.
He's got deep space inside, but it's not enough to convert.
Had to work with what he had there. James coming in now, yep, and he's got a little bit of room.
Able to turn the corner, and that's all a player like LeBron needs. Psychic looking to attack quickly. And again, the starters come back in, the speed ticks right back up.
This game is just night and day from the last game with Psychic playing against the zone defense, just kicking it out and dropping those threes every game, or every possession rather. This is in the paint, just grinding it out, just getting in there, backing his opponents down.
As nice foul out of Psychic there. Get the mismatch handled.
Yeah, good decision there.
It's the last shot of the quarter, so you want to set up the best defense you can. Psychic doing just that with the foul. Yeah, Alex holding the ball for the right moment, wants to have that last shot of the quarter. Psychic doing well to contain it. This is going to be a tough shot with 1 second remaining. It's not going to go. Still a 3-point game, but that's good defense from Psychic. Yeah, couldn't agree more.
This game has been on a nice edge the entire time, and now we're coming down. It all comes down to the fourth quarter here. A very slim 3-point lead for Alex, just barely holding on.
Yeah, like you mentioned, Denny, it's been a slugfest in the painted area. If either team is able to catch fire from 3-point land, this game could be over in a hurry, because neither team to this point has they really struggled to generate a lot of threes consistently. They've had sparks out of the pick and rolls. You see Psychic using way more of those timeouts. Again, Giannis, we saw him with the Gatorade symbol in the first half. That's going to be a point of concern for Psychic here. Hopefully he doesn't use that last timeout. He's been called before for excessive timeouts in the past, so he's keeping 1 timeout in the back pocket just in case he needs it.
Yeah.
Yet again, an island in the painted area. Psychic is fine there. Gets the stop.
Calling this ISO play. Giannis with plenty of room.
Oh, able to turn the corner. That's 2 points guaranteed.
Yes, sir. Nicely done from Psychic there. Bread and butter. Will his defense hold, though?
Oh, there's that cut to the basket.
Not
Psychic's
this time.
there, but
yep.
Too little, too late, and Alex gets the slam. A tall, small pick and roll.
I'm very surprised at...
Oh, goaltending.
Goaltending on Anthony Davis. I think he blocked it after it hit the backboard. Is that what happened?
Yeah, got it after it hit the backboard. So Alex, technically in good position for the block, but they're a little late. Gets called for goaltending.
Oh, wow. He had a really good angle there, but didn't want to take it.
Oh, my God. 48% contested, Denny. That is such a backbreaker kind of three-pointer, especially in a game where they've been so hard to come by.
Yeah.
Psychic gonna match it with Giannis. Okay.
Matches it. Wow.
With
And
the
importantly, all $5 back on the end. It doesn't matter. I was gonna say all $5 back on defense. They can guard against the fast break, but then Anthony Davis just gets a path to the basket for free.
That's how quick the pace has been in this game. The defense looks good, and just like that, it's a breakdown.
Yeah. 3 points.
Psychic gonna.
Ooh,
Oh, that was a good look.
Yeah, it was a good look. He needs these to
the
drop. I'm
defense to
surprised
lock
at
in.
how little LeBron has been involved in Alex's offensive attack, as we now have reached, I believe, the biggest lead of the night for Alex at 6 points. Let's see if Psychic can come back.
Tall, small pick and roll, looking for a Damian Lillard three-pointer, but Alex yet again brings that
drop.
extra defender to shrink the floor.
Yep, and that's going to be an easy 2 for Austin Reeves on the other end, and now an 8-point lead. Like, it needs to start converting and getting stops here, or this may get out of hand.
Psychic's been looking at that tall, small pick and roll. Gets a three-pointer for Giannis. I mean, not the best shot on planet Earth.
Not falling.
Ooh. Is that our
Bucks
ball?
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
he didn't touch it. I thought he might have tipped it.
Yeah, same
and
here.
Psychic catches a big break there.
A huge second chance, and yeah, Psychic looking to switch it up. No longer the tall, small pick and roll. Gonna start the ball in Damian Lillard's hands, with Alex still all over it.
LeBron James.
Tough layup, it's still in.
Yeah, very tough layup. And the lead now ballooning up to 10. Alex has played lights out so far this fourth quarter.
Tall, small pick and roll yet again. Psychic gonna be able to cash out there, but 2 minutes remaining in an 8-point lead. We got to see him wake up on the defensive end as well.
Definitely.
So huge to force the kick out pass here. Psychic's been really good when it's been one-on-one in the paint. It's that pick and roll where he's been struggling. Able to get the contest there.
Gotta get those rebounds, though. Gotta get those rebounds. That was a really good defense up until they just gave Anthony Davis some room in the paint there. Get that rebound.
Yeah, a backbreaker kind of play, because you spend so much time on that limited fourth quarter clock playing defense, and then Alex still ends up scoring. Surely gonna end up doing so as well. The fast break. Oh! Never mind. Ladies and gentlemen, Psychic erasing that one.
Yeah. Some life left.
A lifeline on defense for Psychic there, although in the painted area, a whole lot of height given up. Psychic still able to come up with the stop.
He's got to work quick, though. Only a minute and a half now.
To go into instantaneous offense here for Psychic. What has he got in glass? In case of emergencies, you've got to break this sort of glass. And what is Psychic got in the back pocket here? A pair of pick and rolls, but Alex all over both of them. And 3 seconds remaining. And a tough jump hook's not going to fall.
That may do it, honestly. I think Psychic may be in foul every possession territory now. Make him make the free throws.
Oh, a decent contest, but ends up being a foul. This is not what you want if you're Psychic. A chance for Alex scoring with the clock not moving. Not ideal if you're Psychic here. The lead up to 12. And if I'm Psychic, maybe not try to win this game, pull off a Herculean effort, but try to find the consistent attack. We've seen him over-rely on that tall, small pick and roll. There's the more traditional guard-centric pick and roll.
Nice.
Psychic able to get a 3-ball out of it.
Still some hope, however faint. Alex,
Psychic intent to play this straight up.
I disagree with this. He needs to foul. Yeah.
Oh, there. The weaker LeBron James to shoot the ball. Alex gonna be able to make him pay.
And that's gonna do it for game 1 for sure. As it's only 20 seconds to play now, Alex will take game 1. And remember, we are still in best of 3 territory, so this is gonna put Alex 1 game away, taking the victory and advancing to top 4 in the ECAC.
You know, I'm Psychic. I don't feel too bad about this loss. You kept it close throughout. Alex, I mean, we mentioned if someone's able to get a spurt in the first quarter, that'll be it. Alex was the one who was able to find it off of the back of that 3-point generation and that lockdown defense. We saw Psychic go to that tall, small, Giannis ball handler, Dame Lillard screener, pick and roll repeatedly, but Alex was all over it throughout the entire game. And that was a huge part of how he was able to get the win.
Yeah. All right, we'll be right back with game 2. All right, we're back with game 2. Both players getting in their first quarter adjustments right now as we're about to get underway. So, very close game through 3 quarters, and then all of a sudden in the 4th quarter, Alex just broke away. How was he able to do that, Sandwich?
I think primarily it was through their defense. We mentioned it, Psychic looking at that tall, small pick and roll. Alex did an amazing job of shutting that down. And we talked about it. You get amazing stops on defense. It simplifies your offense because you can just run through the fast break. They were able to get a decent amount of fast break points. And those rare times where they had to face up in the half court, they came out brilliantly. A couple of 3-pointers, a couple of layups in the painted area. Psychic, a bit of a crumble there on both sides of the ball on defense. And that was how Alex was able to force Psychic's hand there, able to come out with the win as a result.
Yeah, I think the fast break points are going to be huge in this game, in the rest of the series if it goes to 3 games because, like you said, it just makes it so simple. Like you get a stop, you get the rebound, and you just chuck it down court to your open man, and he gets a free layup, dunk, whatever. Or you can back down your opponent and then kick it out, and before the defense even has a chance to set up, right? So it doesn't really matter what Psychic's got cooking on defense if he doesn't have a chance to set it up due to the fast break. So, number one, he's got to hit his shots to prevent the fast break, even being able to materialize. And then number two, if he can't hit his shots, then he's got to make sure that his guys are getting back on defense.
Yeah, and that's one advantage we saw Alex constantly using on defense. One advantage of that is that you can leak out as early as you think the play is going to break down. Even if Psychic is able to instruct his AI teammates to prioritize locking down the fast break over that offensive rebound, I mean, you're not going to be able to out leak Alex
Ooh,
on
hello.
the fast break. Although Psychic don't got to worry about that when you're starting off with a nice screen release.
Hello, sir. Welcome to game 2. I will take 3 points, please. Thank you. Oh,
Psychic.
and a steal.
Yes, sir. Maybe a 2-for-1 special here, Denny, on offense for Psychic. Gonna get right into it. Nice
Yes,
slam
sir.
To go.
Making a statement in these first 2 possessions, both with Giannis.
Yeah, you mentioned it, Denny. If you get a really strong first quarter, you can end this game before it really begins. And Alex, or Psychic rather, starting with the pedal to the metal.
And a miss from Alex. Psychic with a chance to extend the lead. Driving with Antetokounmpo.
Oh, that's a good shot for Psychic, and it's screen release. You see right there.
8-0 run to start off game 2. Alex needs to wake up, or this one could start to get out of hand.
Alex had the corner covered, so when Psychic swings the ball to the center, he's hanging his hat. You know, it's a center. He's not going to be able to shoot, but everybody on this Milwaukee Bucks starting five is a threat from outside, especially when, like we've talked about, Denny, Psychic's been putting in that work, practicing all of these players' three-point releases. Off-ball action for Psychic. Want to take the load off of Giannis early. And the green release is just a nice little cherry on top. Another one for Psychic.
He shot that from Hollywood.
From way downtown. And Psychic, who struggled to generate three-pointers in game one. What is that?
And hello.
3 for 3 and another stop on defense.
Alex just looks like a totally different player this game. I don't know, he's just like in a funk right now.
Yeah, struggling immensely on both sides of the ball. And Psychic, yet again, that more traditional pick and roll for the corner three. Psychic still able to come up with the rebound for 2 more points. It's an 11-point lead.
This is exactly what you want at the start of game 2 after dropping game 1, because it's just so good for your mental, right? Like, oh, it's not a close game anymore, like the first game was. You know, you're sinking your shots, you're making stops on defense. Everything just feels good.
Yeah, you flipped the pressure right on its head. Psychic coming into this game needing to be perfect, and he has been just that. Another steal coming down the lane yet again. It's going to be 2 free throws for Psychic.
Good foul there from Alex. That would have been an easy 2. And now he makes CJ have to hit both free throws here, which is also more difficult when you're on the road.
Psychic still able to do just that. Shades of round 1 Psychic here early on in this game, Denny.
A 13-point lead. Already surpassing Alex's.
Another steal.
Wow.
And I believe that's a transition take. It is.
Wow. And he trains another one. Oh, my.
My goodness. I mean, we mentioned a first quarter attack can end the game before it even begins. Psychic putting on a demonstration of just that. It's a 14-point lead. Still 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Imagine.
A rare miss from Psychic there.
Yeah. James going to throw one up. Alex really needs this. He doesn't get it. But yeah, I mentioned earlier that Alex is a 14 seed. Definitely not relative to his skill level. Definitely more like a top 5 seed. But what we do see as Psychic with a good back down there, Chris Milton, but the advantage of being the higher seed in bracket is that you get the home court advantage. So if this does go, it's home court swaps every game, and the higher seed gets home court first, therefore has the advantage. If it goes to game 3, we will be back in virtual Milwaukee.
Yeah, and if the game comes down to free throws, as you mentioned, it certainly could, Denny. The home court going to be so important in this game. But right now in game 2, I mean, Psychic can do no wrong. A personal foul going to reset the shot clock when Psychic had, I believe, 2 seconds remaining. Psychic getting a bit of a bailout here as Alex looked to get out of the mismatch.
Yeah, I don't think he wanted. Yeah, that's exactly right. He was trying to get out of that mismatch on, I believe it was Brook Lopez.
Yeah, and Psychic maybe letting Alex get away with that late foul, just going for the first 3-pointer he saw, to be honest. Gonna get away with it on defense, though. Keep the lead at 16 points.
This is incredible. Is he about to hold Alex to 2 points in a quarter?
That is ludicrous to hold anyone to 2 points in the game of 2K. And dropping 20 at the same time.
What is happening? Did Lil Bro pick up the controller? Like, what is going on right now? Like...
Yeah, right now Alex can't get anything going by accident or otherwise here in this game. Is that layup
finally gets that awkward layup to drop? That just would have been so disheartening. And if Psychic makes one more stop, he could hold Alex to 4 points in the first quarter, which would just be unheard of, honestly. Ooh, had a good look there. Didn't want to take it.
Nuclear defensive effort from Psychic, looking to keep the energy going on offense. Alex not biting on any of these pump fakes. And Psychic gonna have to make...
put something up.
Oh, late clock magic possible here. That shot
close. Good defense that time by Alex.
And yet again, the leak out from Alex, able to create easy points on the fast break. Oh, 1 second left. Psychic's gonna get it up.
Oh, we got a decent shot off with like 2 seconds to go. That wasn't bad. But yeah, Psychic pulling out all the stops here. Still a 14-point lead and holding Alex to just 3 buckets in the entire quarter. That is extremely impressive. Psychic's got to be feeling really good.
Yeah, 6 points and not giving up anything at the free throw line. No fouls being given up either. Oh, I thought for sure that was going to be a steal. The kick out going to have to come regardless, but it's a wide open shot. Psychic yet again. He's given up some wide open shots to Alec. Don't get us wrong, but he's gotten away with them every single time he has.
Ooh, money. And just like that, the Psychic shots are falling, Alex's are not. And that's really, it's honestly that simple at this point. Because like you said, it's not like Psychic is, you know, getting them down to a shot clock violation danger every possession. Like, Alex is getting some good looking shots. He's getting some open looks. They're just not knocking him down. What was that?
And, wow.
What was that animation? He just
like
ran into him. Oh, that was an ugly free throw too.
Now, ball don't lie, apparently. The first not going to be good. Alex going to get the second one. No, 0 for 2 from the line.
0 for 2. Yikes.
And that's on your home court. No screen shake shenanigans out of Psychic there on the home court. Still going to come up with the stop.
Oh, the pump fake. Yep, love that. Wow. And that's the other thing that Psychic was talking to me about before this series. He's like, last time he played Alex, I believe it was a best of 5 because they was so late in the bracket. But them meeting early in the bracket like this, only in round 2, this is still just a best of 3. So, good inside pass there. Good decision not to go for the block there. Psychic knew he was beat, didn't want to give up the and one. Good choice there, but a solid slam from Alex.
As Austin Reeves to prevent
said,
the mismatch.
I don't want to guard Giannis, so I'm going to slap him. That's essentially what that was. Wide open look.
Oh, that's so big.
Money in the bank. 20-point lead for Psychic. What do you do here as Alex try to get back in this game? Do you keep your starters in like the whole time?
If you put the bench mob in at all, if Alex puts the bench mob in the third quarter, Psychic technically has a chance, although I highly doubt he would do it. He could theoretically keep his starters in for just a moment, pile on a bit more scoring, and again, end the game before that 20-minute timer ends up being up, just because you can pile on more scoring. We mentioned the whole, if you have a run in the first quarter, it could end the game. The same could be true when you have to decide how long you're going to keep that bench mob in the game.
Very true.
Psychic yet again. Oh, Alex finally going to hit
just forcing that one down. Yeah.
Well, that was still decent paint presence out of Psychic there. He had a center in the painted area, but Alex just
beautiful cut to basket. Excellent stuff coming out from Psychic.
Yeah, we saw the Psychic offense look a little unilateral. We talked about the select few plays Psychic was perhaps over relying on, and Alex had a certain wins too, and that's a backcourt violation. Oh no, it's out of bounds. Still going to be Psychic. Alex or Psychic can do no wrong on both sides of the ball right now, Denny.
For real, he's just absolutely stellar gameplay on both sides of the ball. He knows exactly what he wants to do, and he is just executing.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Psychic has thrown out the tall, small pick and roll, put Damian Lillard back in the ball handler, the driver's seat, and it's paid dividends for him. 35-10 lead. A huge block. Giannis has takeover. It's a block party here, folks.
And just when you think that he had a good look, Giannis just said no.
Oh my goodness, a completely different Psychic in game 2. This is insane, honestly.
I'm so hyped right now. Like, assuming he can close this one out, this is going to be a super hype game 3. But still a long way to go.
Oh, no way to lob.
Oh! That was so clean! Oh my god!
Psychic piling on the hurt. Both his point guard and his star forward have takeover. End up linking up for a highlight there on the alley-oop.
Oh, Alex needed that so bad, and it didn't drop. This is... wow.
Giannis.
Wow!
Aim with takeover. Pick your poison.
Wow, what an animation. He just went coast to coast there. Almost.
Yeah, across the painted area there for Psychic as a timeout from Alex. I'm not sure what sort of adjustments you put in this late, down this much.
29-point lead for Psychic. This is, wow. Talk about a confidence booster. If this does actually finalize and go to Game 3, Alex is going to have to make some pretty substantial adjustments in Game 3 because Game 1 was close, and then Alex hit his shots down in the line in the fourth quarter as we see some of the subs coming in for Alex. But you know, and he came away with the game. But this is just a completely different story. This is complete domination, Sandwich. This is not. This is like. This looks like a week 1 regular season match right now. This looks like a week 1 or 2 regular season match. Austin Reeves will knock down that 2-pointer though.
Psychic made all of the right adjustments we were talking about. The plays that don't work, throw him out. We know he has a deep playbook. He reaches into that bag, and you see Psychic bringing in his bench mob a little bit early. Both players maybe waving the white flag a little. There wasn't much of that frenetic pace. We didn't see Giannis with the Gatorade symbol. We saw the opposite. Him and the star point guard, Damian Lillard, both had takeover. Psychic going to give up a three-point bomb there, however, and Alex going to convert.
Sorely needed by Alex there. Any points that his bench mob can score or prevent will be muchly needed. Muchly needed.
Oh, what a wacky animation for Psychic, and a lot of
works,
defense.
it works.
Yeah, whatever it takes.
LOL 2K.
And both teams bringing their bench mobs out early. Alex maybe trying to concede that if his bench mob is better than the Bucks, when he brings the starters back in, the energy boost isn't really gonna matter. Not too sure what Alex is looking for here. And if I'm Psychic, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's 41-15. I'm pretty sure this is more points than he scored
73% from the field.
Game 1.
That is insane, Sandwich. He's shooting 73% from the field.
No wrong answers on this test, Denny. Anything Psychic does turns to gold.
Apparently. He's on track for an 82-point game.
Speaking of, we were talking about setting point records earlier. Psychic continuing on that sort of track on offense.
He's probably not going to score as much on the third with the bench players in, but still, you know, even you shave off like 10 or 20 from that, that's still a very impressive score line. Oh, man. Even with the bench players, their green releases, Sandwich. This is a clinic.
Yeah, even with the bench mob, we talked about their struggles on offense for Psychic as and one on the slam.
Foul him. Come on. What are you doing, Giannis?
Psychic getting a little overzealous on the recovery. None of these players on the bench mob going to have that recovery potential the starters do, and you see.
You know what that was, Sandwich? That might have been. He thought that Austin was going to go up with a layup.
Oh yeah, maybe he might have had a shot.
He was trying to predict the layup and block it.
Yeah, ends up going up strong and getting fouled as a result.
I think at this point, if you're Alex, like, you got to work quick on every possession, right? Like, you're down so much. Like, you have to just get down the floor and take the first good shot you see every possession, because you only have so many more possessions in this game, and you have such a huge mountain to climb.
Yeah, there's a threshold for every team in every basketball game where you've got to start playing virtually perfect virtual basketball. The only problem is for Psychic, it's begun for Alex rather, it's begun in the third quarter. That sort of intensity can really drain a player. So I'm not sure if Alex is maybe bringing in the bench mob, just kind of simplify the game, not deal with the stress that can be involved with having to play perfect basketball, maybe punt this game, start testing for potential counters in game 3. That could be why Psychic is bringing the bench mob, not expose everything that starting lineup is capable of.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, another late shot clock magic as Brook Lopez knocks it down. But yeah, that's definitely something can definitely be said from that. Psychic does have the kind of privilege with this massive lead, as he gets stripped going up for the dunk there. But he has this privilege with this massive lead to, you know, kind of not play his hand, not show his hand a little bit.
Precisely. And Alex potentially with this bench mob in so early, maybe he has a couple of adjustments with those starting lineups. He could not perhaps doesn't want to expose those either. It's a tough layup. It's off the mark, but he gets the rebound, ends up being a turnover.
Driving. No good.
Amazing help
Rebound to
defense,
Psychic.
though. Psychic more Robin Lopez jump hook, not this time.
I love him kicking it out, honestly. Just take your time, take some more seconds off the clock, get a nice, solid, high percentage shot. Exactly what we see right there.
Yeah, your offense has to be so precise with the bench unit. You don't have you can't fall back on the absurd Hall of Fame badges or any absurd stats. So your offense needs to be clinical. It needs to be really precise. That pick and roll allows Psychic to do just that, although he's running into stacked side of the floor of this Lakers defense.
Oh,
was
beautiful.
able to find the soft spot.
Yep, exactly right, Sandwich. He finds that soft spot in the defense and gets that easy bucket.
That paint defense Psychic's so good. When he's in the painted area, he will never jump. And
Offensive 3-second violation on Alex, and it looks like starters coming back in.
Yeah, interesting. Guess Psychic wants to play with the shiny new toys in the starting lineup. Alex still with the bench. Or no, never mind. Alex does have his starters back in as well. And another one of those...
very ambitious passes.
Yeah.
Trying to thread the needle between 3 defenders.
Yeah, tough needle to thread. Psychic finding that out right there.
Ooh, that one gets threaded though, but layup doesn't go.
Yet again, that starting lineup has that defensive recovery potential. Again, Alex able to thread the ball in, like you said, Denny, but Psychic able to recover, get the stop.
Ooh, nice little awkward animation for considering that distance to the basket, but Psychic makes it work and knocks it down. There was
an interesting wrinkle to the starting line. As Psychic gets another bump steal. Alex, rather than having Austin Reeves, who he's kept Austin Reeves on the bench, he has Cam Reddish in as shooting guard, guarding Damian Lillard right now, potentially for more three-point potential, as I believe Cam Reddish has a higher three-point rating, although it may be too little too late as Alex staring down the barrel of a massive 30-point lead.
There was a player in Professional League of Legends a long time ago. His gamertag was Flame Horizon, and he would routinely get 100 plus CS over his lane opponent, which would be basically like double the resources of his lane opponent. And so his name became a term when you Flame Horizon someone. That means you're plus 100 on them, and Psychic is more than doubling Alex's point total now. I don't know if we'll see. We probably won't see a plus 100, but I think in 2K doubling is much more realistic. So I dub doubling your opponent's point total the Flame Horizon of 2K.
Yeah, Psychic hitting the Flame Horizon and a little bit more. 4-point lead, even if we bring the calculator out and multiply Alex's score +2. Nice mid-range money.
I like that play
out of the isolation there, yeah.
He saw the defender under the basket, said, that's fine, I'll just pull up and take this shot. As opposed to trying to force something. Really like the decision-making this game coming out of Psychic. And honestly, Alex just looks lost. Does get that jam with LeBron, but LeBron has been very quiet in actually both games, even in the game that Alex won. So I'm interested to see if this is just part of his game plan or if Psychic is specifically shutting down LeBron in some way. Beautiful cut to the basket, just waiting for that moment to pounce, and Giannis all over it. But LeBron James on the breakaway, going to get those 2 points right back. But
there's that frenetic pace we talked about, Denny. Alex probably still has his team set to run down the court every single time, even after a make. He's able to get some quick, fast break dunk as a result.
Psychic calling another play. Another mid-range shot, and it's good again. He's on the verge of scoring 60.
Yeah, a whole lot. Unlimited buckets right now for Psychic. The
Wow.
mid-range. And a tough 3 for Alex. Not going to fall. Again, if I'm Psychic, don't got to do anything too crazy here. I liked how he was bringing out his do-it-yourself kit. Keep the offense simple. Don't want to give away too many of those offensive adjustments. You know Alex is looking for things to add in on that mental scouting report for game 3. And a nice kick-out pass. That's perfect. Basic offense.
Yep.
Still paying dividends for Psychic here.
Yep. It's so important. You got to think of the whole series, not just each game. So really good point sandwich. Don't want to give away. Don't want to show too much of your hand. Alex may be also thinking the same thing, by the way. Like, this game clearly out of hand at this point.
Nice block out of Psychic. The center on the point guard there. An easy block with that height advantage.
2.2 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, that's not even going to get out in time. It's a violation.
Yeah, Alex just looks really out of sorts. Had, you know, clearly only had 2 seconds. Maybe he just forgot there's only 2 seconds, or he just, you know, didn't press the shoot button in time. But, yeah, I'm honestly really nervous if I'm Alex heading into game 3. I'm really nervous. But Psychic's got to be feeling great. Look at that!
Oh,
the one-handed alley-oop.
Hard not to feel great about your chances in this series after a highlight play like that at a Psychic.
Yeah. Do you think he could drop 70 right now?
It's on the table. It'll probably depend if he takes that last shot once the shot clock is off, or how many turnovers he's able to get here. Quick shot out of Alex. Gonna get the ball right back into Psychic's hands. 70 still on the table. Psychic looking for the high score here.
Got the basket.
Oh, it becomes a pick and roll instead.
There's the cut to basket.
Yeah, he saw just what we were seeing up here in the booth, Denny. There it is.
I thought he was going to call it the first time. Lopez with his back to the ball. Oh, wow. Really awkward reverse layup, but it drops. Oh, man, this is going to be such a hype game 3. I'm so looking forward to it, Sandwich. You can tell Alex is already kind of like tapped out here.
Yeah, thinking about the world of adjustments that are going to be needed. I mean, if I'm Alex, you don't feel too bad about how that first quarter went. We talked about it. He got a couple of shots that were amazing, wide open 3-point looks. They just didn't fall.
Yeah.
Small part of the avalanche that Psychic was able to throw on him here in the second game. And Psychic surely poised to cross that 70-point mark. About 3 possession game here, although Psychic going a little slow here.
Just running around in circles.
Yeah, Psychic looking to take some time off the clock instead, although a crossover going to get him right to the rack.
And yeah, one more bucket, he'll hit that 70-point mark, which I believe will be a record. And a quick shot from Alex, that'll give him the chance.
Psychic, the shot clock's still on. Going to be forced to shoot it, you know, say, you know, the shot clock made me score 70 points. Wasn't me.
Yeah.
Damian Lillard with takeover. The stat boost certainly going to help as he looks to put the cherry on top of what's been a dominant game 2 in every single way. 4 seconds. Yeah, Psychic's looking for that crossover. The spin.
Oh,
and it's good.
God. Whoa.
And there it is.
That was disgusting. 71-35, Sandwich. That was a masterclass against one of the best players in the league, too. That is extremely impressive, and he's got to be feeling so good heading into game 3.
Absurdity on offense for Psychic there.
If I'm Psychic, I'm like, start game 3 right now. Like, let's go right now. If I'm Alex, I'm like, maybe I should use a timeout.
And you
71% from the
13
floor, 100% of free throws, 57% from beyond the arc. Just incredible. Wow. All right. Well, we're going to be right back with game 3. Sit tight, Sandwich. All right, we're back here. It's game 3. It's Alex versus Psychic, the rematch from last fall. And funnily enough, this was the exact part of the bracket where Alex knocked Psychic out of playoffs in fall 2022, Psychic's first season with us as an Eagle. So this is a little bit of a revenge tour for Psychic right now. He's going to be digging deep all comes down to this game 3.
Psychics traveled far and wide, taking a bit of hardware back
Oh,
to
yes.
Post University, but it seems all roads lead back to an old foe, and it's been a battle, like you mentioned. Both teams going back and forth. A nail biter in game 1.
Yep.
Both teams get into their pre-game adjustment shenanigans. Of course, Psychic shooting everything that moved in game 2, and all of it went in.
Yes.
Putting up 71 points.
Yeah, and I'm really interested to see what response Alex has to that game 2, because he needs to switch up something, clearly. He is sticking with the Lakers. Psychic sticking with the Bucks, so no team swaps coming in. But it's got to be something gameplay related that Alex needs to switch up here, because clearly whatever he was doing last game wasn't working. Now, he went, I believe, 2 for 15 from beyond the arc last game, or 2 for 12, something like that. So, like, if all of those shots go in, or even, like, 5 or 6 more of them, that's an extra 15 points, but that still doesn't give him the win, right? So it wasn't just that he wasn't knocking down his shots. It was a lot of other things. It seemed like there was more than one thing that was going wrong in his game plan sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, we mentioned Psychic struggling on both sides of the ball in that fourth quarter in game 1. For Alex, it was a bit of the same for the entire game.
Yeah.
In game 2. The adjustments that Alec made going into that game were just not the right adjustments. I think he maybe expected Psychic to maybe run a bit of the same of those actions. We saw the one time Psychic ran that tall, small pick and roll, Alex was still able to stack the floor and make it trouble. But this time, Psychic was able to adjust and in a hurry. And of course, like you mentioned, going 2 for 13 certainly didn't help things if you're Alex. So if you're Psychic, you can't exactly hang your hat on the performance you had in game 2. You've got to keep the pedal to the metal here, and a nice threaded pass going to do just that.
Wow. I would not have thought that was going to get through to its intended target, but it does so. And Psychic working a little bit of magic here as we are back in virtual Milwaukee. LeBron James with a three-pointer, no good, but offensive rebound to Alex, and we're tied at 2.
Yeah, good perimeter defense by Psychic, but he struggled with offensive rebounds throughout this series, happening again there that time. Psychic just has the one-on-one matchup. What is he cooking here? Looking to get around Alex, but Alex not willing to give up that angle. Tough shots with 5 seconds remaining. Psychic gonna need more late clock magic. Oh, I don't think he's gonna be able to find it. This is a tough look. The offensive rebound goes Psychic's way this time.
Ooh, another offensive rebound. Second chance.
And get the ball into Dame Lillard's hand. Giannis is tired. You see the red bar there. The 4 seconds remaining. Alex still has Psychic in a straitjacket.
Good looks.
Amazing defense, and there is that leak out. This time Psychic able to put a stop to it, but still 2 free throws.
Lucky he didn't make that shot. I'll say that. It looks like a good foul because he didn't make it, but
yeah,
obviously if he made that
poster there, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Psychic looking to find Giannis on the cut to the basket. Only problem is he's got Bobby Portis clogging up the painted area. Yeah, Psychic looking to clear the runway here. Oh, it's going to work, but 3 seconds remaining.
Good look.
Another offensive board. Just go right at it. Bobby Portis has that height advantage. Alex surely going to have to bring some help here and does so.
Another
Psychic
good
not
look.
able to
Doesn't
burn
fall. Yeah. He's got to hit those shots. Oh, LeBron James gets past. And that's an easy 2.
And Psychic in position, but with a smaller defender. So Alex able to shove him off with the stronger and taller LeBron James. And yet again, that cut to the basket. Alex jumps again, but the recovery.
Oh.
Still able to shut it down. And Alex getting some simple shots here on the fast break. That shot's off, but it's a foul.
It's going to be 2. Misses the first.
I'm Psychic. I'd look to play through Damian Lillard on this possession. We saw so many possessions when he put the ball in Dame's hands. Magic was created. Got to beware of over-indexing on Giannis offense. Alex seems to have his hands in that sort of cookie jar. There's the Dame Lillard offense. immediately pays off with the wide open triple.
This man's sandwich, he knows what he's talking about.
Oh, that's amazing help defense.
Good defense.
Yeah,
Good.
tall enough that you don't
oh
got to jump down
no,
there.
he lost it.
No.
Unfortunate.
Still in decent defensive position. It's a decent recovery on the three-pointer. It's enough to get the miss. Oh, amazing help.
Ooh.
Amazing help. Alex looking to go up quickly. Only problem is 3 Milwaukee Bucks in the paint, and Psychic able to stomp it out.
Anthony Davis now playing point guard. A little bit. Awkward dribble.
Gotten him into the painted area. Amazing recovery, but no one's in the corner. They get away with it, though. A wide open three-pointer. It's off the mark. Alex continuing to struggle from outside, and yet again, Sandian is down low. He's got the height advantage.
Beautiful. That play has been so good for Psychic all season.
Oh, and this time they're able to get the three-pointer on the pick and roll.
That is a weird animation. Whoever that player is has a really weird animation on this.
Yeah, really stilted on the I believe D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer.
Yeah.
Oh, Psychic pump faking, and it's to cash out on the layup.
And one.
Okay.
Yes,
3 points the old-fashioned way.
Yes, sir.
Amazing heads of play from Psychic. I thought he gave up a wide open triple there, but he knows a little bit more than we do here about 2K. Gets the and the one down low.
Yeah, I really thought he was going to pull the trigger on that. Fooled me with the pump fake.
Oh, yet again, Alex generates a look.
Lakers ball.
Man, Alex generating wide open looks off of that pick and roll. Psychic's got to be careful. Oh, that pass nearly picked off. Alex got to beware on the inbounds. And yet again, that pick and roll. Psychic able to recover this time. Now, this is still a decent position, although Giannis stuck under the rim.
Nice.
Alex not able to get the slam dunk. If Alex doesn't get the slam dunk there, it's probably not going in.
Yeah.
And he's looking for that cut to the basket. Chris Middleton, Alex all over it, trying to bump the defender.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, he loses
stripped.
it on the pump fake. Still decent position. Alex not able to turn the corner on Psychic.
Yeah, I really like how Psychic is locking things down on these. Like Alex not really getting as many of these fast break points that he used to, or that he did in game 1, I should say.
Yeah, that's certainly been a point of emphasis. Always have somebody leaking out. But this time it's been Anthony Davis and nobody following Psychic down to the rack there. And Alex clearly not happy with that, using the pause shield. Got to figure out something for this pick and roll coverage.
Yeah, for sure.
But early on, a low scoring affair. I mean, certainly not the 30-point first half or whatever Psychic had cooking.
Yeah, this is looking more like game 2. But this time, Psychic has the slight advantage. I think all through, or excuse me, not game 2, game 1. During game 1, it was really back and forth, but Alex always seemed to have that slight advantage. This game is really back and forth, but it seems that Psychic, always seems to have that slight advantage.
Yeah, Psychic one step ahead. So that pick and roll, Alex knows that even though he hasn't made too many of those, it's generated him wide open looks. So he's still continuing to go to that play because it still works.
Yeah, at some point you just have to trust your shot. Good defense, though. But that is going to be the end of the first quarter as Alex held for last shot, and it's going to be a slim 3-point lead for Psychic heading into the second quarter.
And right now, if I'm Psychic, I'm feeling pretty good. That high pick and roll still a problem, but you saw that time Alex tries to run it closer to the basket. Psychic's able to bring the defense, and Psychic's done a good job of handling the fast break attack as well. So Psychic doing a good job to attack Alex on defense where he's been at his strongest on offense, that pick and roll and that fast break. And a whole lot of Bucks timeouts. Yeah, Psychic just looking to keep Giannis energized. He'll do this throughout if he thinks that there's a chance that Giannis could hit that Gatorade, or if he already has. We saw that in game 1.
James on Giannis.
And I like Psychic's chances here if Alex tries to go one-on-one against the AI CPU and Psychic in the backline for help defense.
Yeah, ooh, nice shot there. And Austin Reeves will tie things up.
Yeah, that's the weakness you give up when you user the center. It can potentially make that pick and roll dangerous for the 3-point shooter. You see it happen right there. Oh, Psychic able to turn the corner
Ooh, yep.
brilliantly. The little hesitation
Little step
brings
back.
Alex with him. Yeah.
But again, in transition. See if Alex can make anything happen. Again, it's snuffed out. Now Alex forced to run the 5-on-5. Oh!
Oh my goodness. Anyone in chat want a souvenir? I think Psychic just sent one. Oh my goodness. What a block from
Return to
Psychic.
sender.
Still Alex ball here, but amazing defense and only 3 seconds left on the shot clock. Psychic all over this play, but wow, Alex still gets away with 2.
Late magic there for Alex, and we're tied up at 14. This one going back and forth.
Oh, that's an amazing off-ball screen. But the defender able to recover. Wow.
Yeah, good look, but he's got to knock it down. Oh, surprised he didn't just continue driving in. Oh, and it's taken away. Alex with a misplay there. Had a good opportunity and going to instantly foul the mismatch. Alex so good at recognizing that.
Oh, and it's a double team and it's a jump ball.
Oh, wow.
It's a pretty rare sight.
Yeah, I've actually never seen that before.
Yeah, it's pretty difficult for it to happen when it's 2 users defending each other, but both players like to play off ball a fair amount, so the AI can sometimes like force it.
Yeah, Psychic does get it back.
And another foul. Psychic might mess around and end up in the bonus here. A couple of early fouls. So 3 minutes left to play as well, so the bonus could be a factor.
Nice, got the basket. What an angle. Yeah, what an angle there. Somehow goes in. Psychic retakes the lead.
That cut to the basket is so dangerous with guards because if Psychic's able to get around, those guards normally don't have the interior defending stats, so any advantage becomes so much more deadly inside. Oh, what a crossover and the slam. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
those are the My Park moves. Yeah, we've been looking for him. Psychic found him. And 3 in the key.
Yeah, offensive 3-second violation. Alex sleeping a little bit.
Psychic putting a pair of really good possessions on offense and defense here. Solid chance to extend this lead even further. Oh, the lob on the table. Just going to bring it down. Still gets Alex biting.
Nice.
Psychic has had... We talked about him before the series. If you're able to throw that first punch, get the other team scared on defense, your offense gets that much easier.
Yep.
Alex started in game 1 never jumping on Giannis inside. We've seen him jumping again and again now in the second and third game.
Yeah, really interesting.
That cuts to the basket again.
Man, it's surgical. It's just like a knife, like straight to the basket every time.
Literally.
And that
and
pass
again,
is
Alex,
the timing on the pass.
Pausing again.
Yeah.
He paused earlier, I believe, for the exact same cut to the basket play. So whatever he did clearly did not work. Going back to the drawing board to stop that sort of attack.
And now the largest lead of the game for Psychic at 8 points. This is
I'm
feeling
amazing if I'm Psychic. The defense is clicking. Their offense isn't just 3-point shooting and hoping. He's gotten a lot of amazing looks right at the basket. Feeling really good if I'm Psychic here.
Looking a lot like this is looking a lot like game 2. Not as big of a lead, but Psychic's still playing really well.
Psychic just gonna go right again at that user defender. Gets the angle. He's got takeover too. The last minute and 41 seconds.
Yeah, just take advantage of that. Just abuse it. The defense once again denying that interior pass. Oh, but not that one. Wide open.
Psychic doubles for just a second. I think he ends up getting caught on an AI teammate. That's all the window Alex needs to attack.
That's a bit of a mismatch. Yeah, he dribbles back out.
Yep, he sees it. Certainly looking for the 3-pointer. There's that hook shot. Yes, sir. We talked about it earlier.
So much traffic, too. Still drains it with that takeover.
That takeover going to provide a stat boost to all of Giannis's stats, but especially so towards those slashing stats. I believe that includes the hook shot, probably part of that contested hook shot going in.
Oh!
Okay.
Yes, sir! Oh, he's feeling it right now. You don't throw that kind of a play up unless you are confident. But Alex answers right back.
Yeah, Alex not looking to go quietly, gonna shut down the 10-point lead real quickly. But yeah, Psychic's feeling himself. We were thinking he was feeling himself. Now we know he's feeling himself on both sides of the ball.
That was ugly though.
Oh, he gets the
oh,
steal.
He gets it back and he throws it away again.
And he throws it off of a Lakers player, haven't he? Yeah, still Bucks ball.
What is happening? Is this ECAC playoffs or are these just two dudes playing on the couch?
Chaotic last minute.
Oh my god.
And
he trades another layup. Psychic seems to thrive on this chaos. He's been thriving on it. Anthony Davis doesn't want to put up another 3-ball.
It's like yet again 2 players would take over to end half. That dunk might be too late.
Yeah, it was too late. Oh, tragic for Alex. Wow.
Wow. You saw the field goal percentages jump up for just a second. Psychic has Alex nearly doubled his field goal, 38% compared to 64%. The offense still rolling for Psychic here, Denny. Psychic still cooking with gas on the offensive end.
10-point lead for Psychic as we are approaching, well, we are in bench mob territory for Psychic, but I'm noticing LeBron and Anthony Davis still in.
Desperation mode for Alex here, it seems, at least so far.
Which can be kind of a snowball effect because if he's not able to retake the lead here with the starters versus the bench, then he's going to have to just keep them in, and they're all going to be gassed.
Yeah, this is essentially a play that Alex is essentially gambling the fourth quarter away here. If his starter staying in is going to be able to cut the lead, you feel really good about it. But if they're still giving up dunks in the half court and the lead looks to grow, you basically gambled your chance at a fourth quarter comeback away. And that might be a steal.
No, what is happening? What? They're all crawling around like babies. What was that?
More chaos ball unleashed there. Alex gonna come out on top with the ball and not gonna score after all of that.
Wow. Oh, drive it right in. Okay, that worked. Oh, he couldn't handle the pass.
That pass might work with Giannis on Antetokounmpo. Not gonna work with Thanasis there.
Reverse jam. Sends it home, and a 10-point lead for Psychic, still with the bench players in.
Yeah, you see Psychic.
Oh, he just put him back in.
Put the starters in. So I was gonna say I'm feeling good. You're playing with house money, but Psychic looking to get the starters back in.
Not a bad
Robin Lopez hook shot experience has had a rough day today. He'll have some days where he'll make like 4 in a row.
Yeah,
and that's the whole third quarter. But this time, hasn't treated him too well tonight.
Yeah. Now, how much rest do your starters actually get with only 2 minutes of the third quarter versus the entire quarter? Is it like worth it to put him back in?
I mean, if I'm Psychic, it'll be it'll be more than however much rest Alex's starters will be getting right now, staying on the floor for that extra 2 minutes.
Good. I love that foul. Really, really smart foul. That was LeBron James in a one-on-one, headed straight to the basket at maximum speed. Alex needed that, and he got it. Good shot. And starters back in for Psychic.
Yeah, the lead back inside the 10, and I think the extra 2 minutes combined with the stamina boost he could get if he pops off more of those timeouts, certainly just enough to avoid your starting lineup having that Gatorade symbol, especially Giannis. He's the most vulnerable towards that stamina drainage.
Oh, nice pass inside. Really good read there. And all of a sudden the lead down to 5.
Again, look for Psychic to operate Damian Lillard off ball. He likes that tall, small pick and roll, and that's why.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that tall, small pick and roll, if you lean on it too much, the defense can stack the floor like we saw in game 1, but Psychic this time breaking it out in case of emergency, and Alex not ready to react to it.
It's all about mix-ups.
He's all over that three-pointer this time.
Yeah, if you do the same thing every time, your opponent's going to catch on. You just got to mix it up every possession.
Well, the cut to the basket still working. What a pass.
Oh, it's off. Offensive rebound.
A good kick
5
out.
to shoot. Got to make something happen.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
no
gets
way,
blocked. Yeah, good defense there from Alex.
Amazing recovery from Psychic. I mean, he gives up 2 free throws, but
That's
he shut
okay.
down what would have been not 1, but 2 dunks.
Yeah.
Off of the entry pass and then that dump off.
And Alex is not hitting the free throws. And Psychic has home court advantage, so I really like that decision. And Psychic starters have gotten 2 more minutes of rest.
Is Alex going to jump? There he is.
Ooh,
yeah, again,
yep,
Psychic has that interior defender. He's got Alex stressing in the painted area.
And already there, the LeBron with the Gatorade symbol.
And you mentioned it, Denny, like clockwork. As soon as you mentioned that 2 minutes of rest, Alex and his starting lineup seems to recall that extra stamina they've used up, and a couple players
Oh, is he in the bonus?
Got that Gatorade symbol. It seems so. That's kind of impressive. I don't know how. I guess the transition personal foul, this one, the shooting foul earlier, I guess that's enough.
Or was that called as a shooting foul? I didn't see him go up for their shot.
I don't think so, but bonus for 47 seconds. You're probably not too upset if you're Psychic here.
Just no more fouls.
Yeah, it's really hard to get into the bonus and have it be a really big issue. Just
money, baby, let's go! Huge!
Especially when you're coming back on the other end making threes.
Massive for Psychic there. 9-point lead now with 38 seconds to go in the third quarter. What do you do if you're Alex right now? He just is so much on the back foot here. His starters are exhausted. Like, what do you do?
Yeah, like we mentioned, the Faustian bargain, a chance to get this game a bit closer, but the fourth quarter gets that much more harder because I mean, we already see 2 starters with that Gatorade symbol. That number's only going to be going up as we head into the fourth quarter.
Now, when that symbol is on your player, basically it's just like a total blanket stat reduction on all stats.
A lot of the athletic stats, the shooting, basically every single stat will drop a little bit. So it ends up being killer, and of course, when
he's gonna spam timeouts now.
Yeah, you see Alex. I was about to mention Psychic gonna be feeling good by Alex using all of these timeouts, because it means the chance of his starters ever getting that Gatorade symbol gonna be 0. So Psychic feeling good about it. And if you're Alex, you get that stamina boost. You see him keeping 3 timeouts because I believe you go into the fourth quarter with 3 max.
Oh, good
that's
defense.
An unfortunate turnover.
Very unfortunate. Oh, and now he's got a wide open lane to the basket and throws it down. 11-point lead for Psychic as we're approaching the end of the third quarter.
Oh, the pick and roll. He's forced to pass out of it. There's that recovery. Although this is a mismatch. Psychic may intentionally foul, but we're in the bonus. It's going to be more free throws.
Alex has proven that he's not a great free throw shooter, though, so I don't mind this at all. As he whiffs the first and makes the second.
Yeah, 1 for 2, and it's immediately worth it. So Psychic content with that trip down the floor on defense.
And now he can hold for last shot of the third quarter.
Oh, he gets tapped on a lob, and that's just enough to throw him off. Psychic in the driver's seat in the fourth quarter here, Denny. Although after Alex,
everything is pointing to Psychic right now. 10-point lead. Starters are more rested. Everything's pointing to CJ.
Alex's window going to be that much shorter in the fourth quarter because of that stamina issue that we've been talking about throughout the third. Psychic content to take a lot of time off the clock. He wants to be very precise with his decisions here, and a nice little jump hook start us off.
Surgical. Just methodical, very, very intentional.
Yeah, precisely.
You get the sense that there's always a plan. When Psychic has the ball, it's never just like, well, I'll see what happens. Nice pass inside there by Alex. Alex, I think, has got to change something up soon. He's got to start pressing, or he's got to start fouling more, or he's got to switch something up here pretty soon. Especially if Psychic can keep scoring.
Yeah, and you see Psychic scoring. He's taking so much time off the clock as well. I'm not sure how intentional it is. He's had a whole dose of late shot clock magic. He's not able to find it there, but a lot of Psychic's possessions, they either take 5 seconds or the full 24. Psychic content to lean on these longer offensive possessions because even if he doesn't score, more time off the clock, more pressure on Alex here.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Read that one like
Just
a
reads
book.
it, yeah.
Just go all the way. Yes, sir.
Too simple.
That's what I'm talking about.
You see Alex using defenders out of the way. I think he was reading a kick-out pass.
Oh,
but
yeah,
Psychic just going to
definitely.
take the simple 2 points.
Yep. Yeah, you take that every time.
Yeah, and you see Psychic, he's even adapting to this on-ball screen. He's now using the point guard. He's chasing. This time it was Austin Reeves around the screen, forced them right into the painted area. That's where Psychic's bread is buttered on defense. It's just shut down the three-pointer entirely by chasing him into the painted area.
Psychic's just counting down the seconds now, just trying to
literally
milk that clock for all it's worth.
Just reminding Alex, you've only got 3 minutes, you know, by standing right there.
Little step back. Oh, and it's good! Wow! Oh, man, that's got to be a shot to the heart of Alex right there.
On the pressure.
Oh, yeah, massive shot. Good defense again.
Bobbled down low. Alex's need to find an answer on offense and quickly, but the pick and roll again. This time Psychic gets caught on the screen.
He needed that, like, really bad. And now here comes the press.
Yeah, there's that full court press. They're listening to Coach Denny on the Alex side of things.
Apparently.
What is Psychic cooking on the counter? He's able to get into the half court, so the press didn't end up giving up a quick bucket, but hasn't gotten a stop yet either.
I don't mind that shot. It was open. Only 22% covered.
I want a timeout for Alex. Looking he probably saw someone with the Gatorade symbol. That'd be my guess as to the only reason why you'd shut down a fast break like that. But
and down to his last timeout now, with 2:13 left. So only got one more now. Now, if you're Psychic, you don't want to call any timeouts, right? Because you'd basically be doing him a favor.
Yeah, precisely. The possibility of any of your players getting into that Gatorade threshold basically out of the window when Alex called the 3 or 4 timeouts he did in the third. So unless you need a major adjustment, unless Alex discovers the skeleton key to your puzzle box here, Psychic's probably not making any sort of timeouts or pauses or anything.
Yeah.
With 1:55 left of Alex,
I love this. Psychic just playing so smart. He's playing so smart right now. He's got to find a quality shot, though.
Yeah, 8 seconds left. It's going to need to be his first choice. He's daring Alex to user him. He's challenging Alex on user defense, and Alex able to come up with the stop.
Good stop. Alex needs a bucket here. Oh, gets the defender to jump. Pass inside. Yep, there's a bucket. 7-point lead. A small glimmer of hope for Alex.
It's not terrible. Rather give up a dunk than a three-pointer.
For sure.
Psychic making that concession there, and we're happy to see that happen here. 7-point game. Bit tougher than a 6-point deficit. Can't just chuck 2 threes. Gonna need something a little extra, and any bucket is so dangerous.
Huge bucket. Huge, massive bucket. Alex got to work so fast now.
Yep, the quick cut to the basket, but Psychic's there. He's aware of Alex trying to get his players leaking down the floor early. Pick and roll yet again. Psychic gonna put him into his layer, but gets a 3-pointer on the kick out.
Under a minute to play now.
Talked about that threshold where you gotta play perfect basketball. Alex has reached it here.
Yep.
6-point game, any bucket.
He's just gonna foul him.
Yeah. And if there's anyone on this Bucks lineup, I'm fouling. Giannis is #1, and it's not close. The rest of this starting lineup, pretty decent free throw shooter. So you see Psychic content to bring it into Chris Middleton, and Alex accordingly not going to foul.
Oh, he is going to
foul there. I guess with the threat of guaranteed 2 points, want to take the shot that maybe he misses one.
And he drains it. Ice water in his veins as he hits both. 8-point lead now. Oh, and it's broken up. 30 seconds.
Oh, what a pass.
Gets a quick 2, but Only 28 seconds to play now. It's got to be foul territory. He gets it to Damien, and it's going to be 2 more at the line. And all Psychic has to do is drain these free throws with one of the best free throw shooters in the game. 4 in a row now. And things looking increasingly dire, if not impossible for Alex, as Psychic may move on to the final 4 of the ECAC here. LeBron James with a nice drive and slam, but it's still a 6-point lead. Needs to get the ball to Damien. There it is. Is that Damien?
Able to get it to Chris Middleton, a fine
Middleton,
free throw
okay.
shooter. So again, if I'm Psychic, as long as you don't inbound it to Giannis, although he misses one there, but still a 6-point game.
I think this is, yeah, this is definitely all Psychic has. He literally just can take his hands off the controller at this point. It's all over. There's no way you can score 7 points, and it's intercepted, and that's gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. Psychic WB will advance to the final 4 of the ECAC. Takes down his old bracket demon from last fall. What a series sandwich.
Yeah, back and forth. Although Alex throws the first punch, Psychic throws an absolute haymaker in the second and doesn't look back. Continues to cook on offense in game 3. Like you mentioned, Denny exercised some bracket demons as he moves on to the top 4.
Incredible stuff. 61% from the floor, 86% from the line. Just really, really good stuff from Psyche. Putting the rest of the bracket on notice. What a performance tonight. Incredible stuff. We are going to be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. This is Wednesday night, 8 p.m. for the 2K 3v3 matchup versus Newman University. Then we're going to have Madden on Thursday night at 8. Then Rocket League on Friday night at 8. Rocket League is already in the semifinals of the NECC, so make sure to tune in for that one. They win that, they're going to the championship, so that's super exciting. And Sandwich will be back tomorrow, but you'll be able to catch Psychic in his semifinal match of the ECAC on December 5th at 8 p.m. That'll be the default time for the next round of games. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Sandwich, thanks once again for being with me on this late night.
Always happy to be here. Psychic's cooking with gas, like you mentioned, Denny.
Yes,
the rest
sir.
of this 2K bracket has got to watch out.
I'll see you next week, Sandwich, same time.
Yes, sir. Can't wait.
All right. I'll catch you guys all later. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.